Yep, so short and sweet.
Got it.
You like it?
Two is a wide shot of both of you, so when you're doing your discussion, you'll be on two, but when you're doing your stories, you'll be on one.
Okay.
So it's good to have you back here. It really is nice, yeah.
Thanks.
Now,
Yeah.
So now you've probably given the story before, but you were in the Peace Corps,
Was in
okay,
the Peace
right?
Corps, yeah.
And I understand you've been back for a couple of months.
Yeah, we were evacuated.
What country were you in?
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. That's Central America, right? That's
Central America.
I'm such a brain on this geology stuff, you know,
So
geography.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
no,
too bad. That's too bad. Disappointed?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yeah,
It's a 2-year, 27-month commitment. So
right.
we were
Yeah. Wow. And all that preparation that you did.
like a year.
Yeah. How long were you down there before? Before they called you back?
2 months.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Fun? Did you do some things?
Yeah, we did. We were in training, so it was a 3-month training.
Okay.
And then, which is really intense. You have like 6 hours of language class a day, and
Wow.
then you have a couple of days a week. You'll do like 8 hours of like training in health education and safety and
Good.
just a bunch of other
Any
random
health stuff?
Yeah, we were health educators.
Health education.
That's what we went down there for.
Ta-da. Okay.
Yeah, to do health education. So we focused on maternal child health, teen pregnancy prevention, and STI prevention.
Going back to the hospital?
No, they hired my position.
Oh, gee, well, look.
Trained my people below me.
Oh, right. Yeah, nice new hospital and everything, too.
I know.
Right? Yeah.
Well, in
Oh,
like
wow.
a year.
Thank you, Juan.
In a year.
Okay, very good. Wow, that's excellent. So, and then the hubby, what's going on here?
He's out of the Peace Corps too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So he's at home cooking me a meal right now.
Well, good for him. Okay. You can't get reassigned? You can't just whip you into, hey, let's just send these guys over
No, you have to redo everything.
to Rome.
No, yeah, there's no Peace Corps spots in Rome.
Rome.
The Vatican.
That's what I'd be looking for. It's something, a little kind of a cushy deal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
No,
Wow.
you have to reapply and you have to redo everything.
Okay,
And then
good.
you have to, the most recent sites are leaving like in March of 2019.
Hello, I'm Colonel Eric Peterson, commander of the 115th Fighter Wing, and you're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Coming in on this one here. You ready? Hey, in our top story tonight, a group from the local community is coming together to help advocate for the mission of Vogue Field. We'll have the details coming up in our broadcast. Welcome, everyone, to your hometown news on LYNXX 24. I'm Nick Kaufman.
And I'm the guest host, Whitney Sanjari. We want to welcome our YouTube viewers in the show, in addition to our TV viewers. Nick, we have some great stuff coming up on the show in this broadcast, including details about Toma's upcoming Vino Fest. We have a few local rodeo students here to tell us about their 2018 season. And of course, Larry Scheckel is here today for his episode of The Lab.
Yeah, right. We're doing sound, huh? Okay, yeah, very good. And we're going to be doing a Vino Fest. That's going to be looking forward. Or as some of us have said, Vino Fest.
Is that what you say, Vino?
No, we did it. We screwed up a while back.
I speak Spanish. That's wine in Spanish.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, good. Well, Connect 24 is brought to you by Rudy Jensen in New Lisbon. If you've been in the Camp Douglas area this week, you've probably heard the roar of planes from Vogue Field as the base is currently hosting the 2018 Northern Lights Lighting training classes. One of the days this week was dedicated to opening the base to members of the recently formed Vogue Field Community Council. Now, the council was formed at the end of last year when the base's commander, Colonel David May, approached Juneau County Economic Development Coordinator Terry Whipple with the idea of creating a group that serves to advocate for Vogue Field. The council is made up of members of the county's Economic Development Board, along with others who have a passion to see Vogue Field supported through advocating the mission of the base, educating the public about Vogue Field and its importance to our region, and using the resources of the base to encourage students into science, engineering, and math careers. LYNXX 24 asked Terry Whipple to comment on why this initiative is important for Vogue Field and what type of group he's looking to build. So take a look at this.
In Madison and the 128th over in Milwaukee, they have their support community councils, and so we thought it'd be important to have one here at Vogue Field and to support the base in those ways. Right now we have our founding members, and now we're going out and we're looking for cornerstone members. And these cornerstone members would be people that are influential in the community. They have a passion for the military or this base, and also that they, you know, part of charity. If we're going to do scholarships for students, maybe we're hoping that they would step up and say, I want to sponsor that. So those are the kind of people that we're looking for.
You know, the council is fairly important. One would think that the government just does what they want to do all the time. But, you know, in the case of the council, it's there to really advocate to the community how important things are. And if we have a chance to get a fighter or we get something that's really special at Vogue Field, we want the community to kind of know about it and support it and really encourage it so that it's not one of those, you know, what are they doing over there and why are they doing it here, that kind of thing. So I think the council is going to be very important. Yeah. Vogue Field Community Council is in the process of inviting others with a similar passion to see Vogue Field supported by the community, as I just talked about. If you or your business is interested in taking part in the council, contact Terry Whipple to apply for membership using the information on your screen. And so there, it's a big deal out at Vogue Field.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Well, on August 15th, Wabash National presented the New Lisbon Fire Department with a check to cover the cost of new confined rescue equipment. The department purchased 2 self-contained breathing apparatus masks and air tanks useful in rescue situations, from saving a person trapped in a tank to a sewer or corn bin. Following the presentation, the department demonstrated the usefulness of the new equipment by simulating several rescue situations. Gunderson Air flew in for the training event, and the entire New Lisbon Fire Department was on hand for the exercises. New Lisbon Fire Chief Lynn Willard said the new equipment will work with extraction equipment the department already has on hand to enhance the rescue capabilities of the fire department.
Yeah, pretty good stuff.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, I haven't seen Lynn Willard in a while. Well, here we are again. The football season kicks off this week for the Rockets with the varsity team taking on Kickapoo Lafarge at home on Friday, the 17th. LYNXX 24 asked head coach Brad Beaver about this team and the coming season, and he said that while this year's squad is a young team, they will start 4 seniors and have decent experience in the backfield. Beaver said the depth is a potential problem for the team only as 20 kids came out for varsity football this year, and looking at this year's schedule, he's hoping to be competitive. As far as players to watch this season, Beaver said that he's expecting big contributions from quarterback Gunnar Peterson, Jake and Sam Rogers in the backfield, wide receiver Cody Haskey, and lineman James Steele. So there you go. How's that, Whitney?
Well, with some of the state's top offices on the line, Wisconsin voters came out for droves on Tuesday's primary, with voting numbers reaching levels not seen in the state primary since 2002. Here's a glimpse in how Wisconsinites voted. Scott Walker is up for re-election again in November and will be challenged by the state's public education chief, Tony Evers, who beat out a field of 8 Democrats to take on the governor come November. With Paul Ryan retiring, Republican Brian Steele clinched a spot in the November ballot for a Senate seat. He will be running against Randy Bryce, who Democrats are hoping will turn Wisconsin's first congregational district blue this term. Leah Vunkemir beat out 2 other candidates to challenge Wisconsin's Democratic U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin. And closer to home, Monroe County voters chose Wes Revels from a field of Republican candidates vying for the chance to be named Monroe County Sheriff. Revels will be taking on Democrat Jeff Schwantz in the November 6th general election. The city of Tomah will be hosting its first festival in over 15 years when Vino Fest comes to town September 1st and 2nd. This weekend of wine and more is designed to feature Wisconsin's wineries and will offer activities from tastings to live food, music, arts and crafts, a fashion show, and more. Nick is joined by organizer Steve Peterson, who is here to fill us in on the details. Nick, over to you.
Good. Thank you, Whitney. So, Vino Fest is being marketed as Minnesota and in Minnesota and Illinois, in addition to Wisconsin, thanks to a grant from the Wisconsin Department of Tourism. And it's expected to bring in upwards to 5,000 people in the inaugural year this year coming right up. Organizer Steve Peterson is here with the details about this brand new festival, which puts the spotlight on Wisconsin's growing wine industry. Good to see you, Steve.
Seems like I've been here before.
You have been here before. We've missed you, but I'm glad that you're coming back now with booze.
Yeah, exactly. I knew I had to bring alcohol to get back in the building.
This is a pretty exciting deal, isn't it?
It is. It's something that's been in the works for a long time. I basically created it a few years ago, and I just kind of put it in the drawer because back then, you know, there were only a handful of wineries in the state of Wisconsin. Well, now it's over 138. That are registered in the state currently. So,
wow.
So this was a natural to do, tying in great tasting wines from the wineries that have turned into a huge tourism destination, and have them all in one location, 12 of them, and then also have some great artisans, some super music, delicious foods, and a great setting in Winnebago Park with Lake Tomah behind it.
Okay, so you got Labor Day. This is Labor Day weekend.
Right.
This is Friday, Saturday?
Yeah, just Friday, Saturday. Gates open at 11.
2 days.
Yep.
Okay.
Wine tasting starts at noon.
Okay, so you pay money, and you get you pay money, you get a ticket.
Absolutely.
Okay.
For $25, you can go either day.
Okay.
Or for $40, you can go for the entire weekend.
Okay.
Because each day's got its own setting. Saturday's Dapper Saturday, so you can wear your 30s, 40s, and 50s outfits and have some fun.
Okay.
And then Sunday's Vino for Vets, where all veterans and soldiers, is our way of saying thank you for their dedication and service to their country. They'll get in free.
Really?
Right.
Oh wow, that's wonderful. That's a very good deal. So okay, so you get in there, and can you get tickets early?
You can. Matter of fact, I'd urge you to do that. Go to vinofest.org.
Okay, listen up, folks.
Yep, and you can buy your express tickets, which means you get through the express line a lot faster when you check in at the the admission gate. Also, with that, you are guaranteed this commemorative glass that everybody gets, and it'll have our logo on it, along with Discover Wisconsin. And that's where you use your tastings, and also where you buy your glasses of wine.
That's a very unique look. You got a wine glass inside of a regular glass.
Right.
And that's the way you use it.
And a cover on it so people like you wouldn't spill.
It's not a trick. It's not a trick glass.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's not a dribble glass.
No, it's
good.
not.
Right.
But you get 6 wine tastings with your admission, and then you can choose whatever wines you want to try. Now, the 12 wineries will have a red, a white, and then their third choice is their choice. So it could be a rosé, could be another red, could be whatever they choose. So there's 3 wines that'll be tasting at each of the wine stations.
12 wineries. Okay.
3 wines.
You know, I'm slow. I got to go.
3 wines.
Right. And 3 wines each. That's a lot of wines.
It is.
Okay. You get 6 tastings. If you want more tastings,
you can buy another tasting card for another 6.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah, because some people
good.
might just want to taste wines and not actually have to buy a glass of wine.
Okay, so when you're going from one little area to another, getting the wines, what else is going on?
Well, we've got our Corsi Creations area where we've actually have personally invited some of the top artisans around the state that have had their wares on display at Arts in the Square in Madison.
Oh.
The Stockholm Art Fair, which is always huge on the Highway 35 on the Gray River Road.
Upscale stuff, huh?
Yeah, and the Gates Mill Art Fair. So you're going to see stained glass, you're going to see photography, you'll see paintings, you'll see handmade jewelry,
sculpture, that kind of
sculptures, clothing, just some really unique items.
Now I saw the announcement, okay, and it had music. You had lots of music going on.
Lots of music. Saturday in the afternoon, starting at 1, we've got a McPherson Guitars Jam, which is really a neat event because McPherson Guitars is a state-of-the-art guitar. They're going to feature their graphite series, also with their wooden guitars.
Wow.
And Juan John de Hoyos will be performing along with Susie Orvik, who's a national star.
Yeah, know her. Yeah, absolutely. And then there's a show too.
Yeah, you got Dean Martin tribute. So I got a Dean Martin impersonator and the orchestra from Vegas that are coming in to perform.
Yeah. That's a lot.
We got it
That's
covered.
a lot of going on, folks. And this is a first timer. I've got a little surprise here, and that is that if you folks watch over the course of the next couple of weeks and watch LYNXX 24 Facebook, there'll be opportunities to win 4 tickets. That's two couples.
Which includes a glass.
Includes a glass, right, and the whole deal. So don't forget, you can find full weekend schedule okay? Plus the purchase tickets of the Vino Fest at www.vinofest.org. This Connect 24 has been brought to you by Rudig Jensen in New Lisbon. We need to take a short break right now. Thank you, Steve. That's really good. That's good.
You want it, we'll find it, you got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudig Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudig Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudigjensen.com.
Uncork some fun during the first ever Vino Fest, September 1st and 2nd at Winnebago Park in Toma. Join fellow wine lovers in tasting wines from vineyards and wineries throughout southwest Wisconsin. Gates open at 11 a.m. both days with wine tasting, live music, and food. On Dapper Saturday, break out your 30s, 40s, and 50s styles. Sunday is Vino for Vets. Tickets are $25 for one day or $40 for both. For more information or tickets, visit vinofest.org.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
The people of F&M Bank have been serving Toma and the surrounding community for over 100 years. With 3 locations and a full suite of mobile services, we make doing business with us convenient and easy. Free bill pay, mobile app, remote deposit capture, even free person-to-person payments. We also have loan and savings options, along with a complete lineup of business banking and cash management options. F&M Bank, banking solutions from people you trust.
This is Nancy Vandermeer, and you're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24. The rodeo season started back in early May with the Toma High School Rodeo, and since then, our local rodeo participants have been on the road, traveling to different events, including the state and national rodeos. I'm joined by New Lisbon sophomore Krista Cook and Toma freshman Sierra Steele, who are here to fill us in on the 2018 season. Well, thanks so much, ladies, for joining us today. So tell me a little bit about the state and national rodeo. When did those occur?
The high school state finals was the second weekend in June.
Okay.
In Richland Center.
And so you have to qualify in that one and to go to nationals.
Yep, the top 4 go to nationals.
Okay, so Krista, what did you compete in?
I competed in barrel racing, pole bending, goat tying, and light rifle shooting.
Okay. And which ones did you what did you place in?
I placed as champion in the 22 light rifle shooting.
Okay, now tell me, light rifle shooting, you're on a horse shooting guns?
No.
No, okay, so I'm thinking wrong thing, so tell me what that is.
You go to like a shooting range and you shoot just a 22 at a target. It has 4 targets and you shoot 12 times at in each position, prone, kneeling, and standing.
Wow, so you're like a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Classification.
Yeah.
Okay, so you competed in that and you brought some of your rewards with us today.
Yep.
And so what is this?
This is my 2018 champion light rifle shooting buckle.
Okay, and this is from the state or from the national?
State.
From the state?
Yep.
Okay, so you were one of the top 4 in the whole state of Wisconsin.
Yep.
Wow, and you're just a sophomore. So was this your first year competing in this, or have you done this before?
I've been competing in this since 6th grade.
Oh, okay, so you know what's going down here. Yeah. Okay, so what's your favorite of all that you said, like 4 of them? There was like not goat wrestling, goat something.
Goat tying.
Goat tying. Okay, so of those, you have pole bending, goat tying, the shooting, and which one is your favorite one to compete in?
Goat tying.
Goat tying.
Yeah.
What makes it so fun?
I just like the adrenaline you get before it because it's so exciting to like you run down and get off your horse and tie the goat.
Awesome. Now,
yeah.
Sierra, you're with us as well. And Sierra, you have a couple buckles with you too. What were your events?
I do barrel racing and pole bending, and I qualified at the junior high level last year in both barrel racing and pole bending, and I came back and got 4th place to go to nationals in each.
Oh my goodness! So these are your buckles from the state.
This is from
and
the
then
state.
you are qualified. You qualified to go to nationals too.
Yes.
Wow! Congratulations, ladies. That's awesome. So what is pole bending? I know there's obviously poles.
So pole bending, there's 6 poles, and you do a weaving pattern through them.
Okay, so 6 poles weaving in. Do you have to? I'm assuming
You go straight down, you weave back, and you weave through, and then you come straight back.
And how long did it take you to kind of practice for something like this?
I practiced throughout the whole entire time. I've taken a lot of time to practice and to really become prepared for it.
Can you practice in the wintertime?
Yes. In indoor arenas, I practice a lot in the indoors.
So it's like almost every day you're on the horses or you're shooting or whatever it is that you're doing. I mean, that sounds like a lot of work. Congratulations, ladies. This is a huge achievement for you. You should be very proud of that, and we're so glad you were able to join us today in the Lynx.
Thank you.
Well, we need to take a short break, and when we come back, Larry Scheckel will be with us for Waves, Sound, and Music edition of The Lab. Okay.
Take a moment and think about that special person you have in your life. You know the one. They're always going that extra mile with you. Wouldn't it be nice to send them a card or gift to show how much you care? Robbie's Pharmacy has hundreds of unique gifts. Show your special person how much you care and appreciate them. It feels good to give, and even better when it's a friend. Robbie's Pharmacy, we have that too.
Toma Homes, building quality Stratford homes. A country cottage. Wraparound porch. A kitchen that loves to be cooked in. A mudroom with a washer and dryer. Custom designs. Toma Homes, custom homes built around your life.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
Uncork some fun during the first ever Vino Fest, September 1st and 2nd at Winnebago Park in Toma. Join fellow wine lovers in tasting wines from vineyards and wineries throughout southwest Wisconsin. Gates open at 11 a.m. both days with wine tasting, live music, and food. On Dapper Saturday, break out your 30s, 40s, and 50s styles. Sunday is Vino for Vets. Tickets are $25 for one day or $40 for both. For more information or tickets, visit vinofest.org.
You are watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to your community.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24, and welcome to the August edition of The Lab. I'm joined with Larry Scheckel, and this month we're going to tackling topics of waves, sound, and music.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes,
and I've got, what have I got in front of me here?
That's a sound tree, but you know, of all the senses, hearing is probably our second most important.
Huh?
Sight being the most important.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And so people like to hear, and they have to hear sound. So you start out there with Nick taking a ball and just dropping it on our sound tree.
Really?
There we go. So what is sound? Sound is movement of air caused by a vibrating body. So if you have If you have no air, you have no sound. You can't ball out the umpire on the moon, for example.
And I noticed that the vibration here is that it got a deeper
because they're wider and
pieces,
hence a lower note.
Right? Very good. And it vibrated differently.
That's correct.
We heard sound.
Set that one down.
Oh, down. We done with the tree?
Yes. Now, as an example of vibration, we have a penny in here. Right here, you have a penny.
This is it?
And I think I have a penny here.
Okay.
Yes, so we'll just swish it around.
Swishing.
And notice we don't hear any sound, right? And this is something you boys and girls at home can try. You can do this at home. No sound.
There's no extra sound.
No, because there's no vibration.
Why is there no vibration in there?
Now you take a nut. There's a nut in here. Like there's a nut that goes on a bowl.
I've been around a lot of nuts.
Haven't we all? And that makes a lot of sound.
It does.
Because it causes vibration. The whole balloon is vibrating.
And it's vibrating because the nut has edges on it.
That's correct.
The penny was smooth.
Smooth, that's right.
Hey,
and that, again, something boys and girls can try at home.
Very good.
Of all ages. We're done.
Okay, we got that.
Yes.
Boink.
Okay. Now, another example of that is if you take this and just take it and go like this, we really get no sound, do we?
No, of course not.
Because we can't cause that to vibrate at the bottom. But if we put it in water and get it wet, like that, okay.
What is it we're getting wet?
The string.
The string, okay.
Now we can make some beautiful sounds. Because even though it looks like we're moving smoothly, we're causing the bottom to vibrate.
Oh, I could have
vibrate. Yes. Now you can go fancier and go with a lion. A lion. And of course, if you go like this, no sound. But if we get it wet, this is something boys and girls at home can do too.
We can do this at home.
With a cup and a little lion there. Now our lion is roaring.
I got you. Okay.
Dueling lions.
This is no explosions here, but lots of sound.
No. Now that same way, there's these purchased ones. This one says Merry Christmas.
It did? What?
And we're causing the tape here, what rides on my thumbnail here, it causes the bottom here to vibrate to Merry Christmas. Much like the records that had a needle in them.
Sure. But how do you get the words like that?
Well, see, they're it's embossed.
Oh, it is. Look at that.
Yeah, you can see that. It's hard to see on camera, I'm sure. Like that.
So same theory as the record.
That's right.
Okay,
that's right.
Very good. The old records, the wind-ups.
Going to that idea, if you hold on to this, the reason that we put rosin on a bow is that this is a pretend string, like a violin string.
Okay.
We don't want the bow to just slide, see? We want the bow to grab the string, let go, grab, let go, to set it into vibration.
Really? You want it to go down this way?
That's correct.
Okay.
And that's why we use rosin on the bow to set it into vibration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
I didn't know that.
So another unique sound.
The rosin on the bow.
Will cause, we give you a cup here, like this.
Not
and this
bad.
is something you can try in very fancy restaurants where they have glass.
Yes.
And you can put your finger, or thumb, or finger, and go around it like this. The singing glass, right? And there are people who do street musicians who do music.
Hey, we could do this at Vino Fest.
We could do that.
Everybody,
after 3 or 4 wines, everybody can do that.
Get your tickets and do this. Okay, very good. Okay.
Right. Now here's a big one. So try that one, Nick. That's just one for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you try the big one. Very deep. They're very deep there, right?
It is, very good.
Now the mode of vibration there is much like this. If I take this cup and I go like this, that's what's happening to that rim, is you're setting it into vibration.
Really?
Now, something you can try is if you put a little soap on your finger and go around, it'll never work. Because then your finger would just slide, see? And you want it to grab, let go, all the way around.
And you just don't know that. That's what's really happening.
That's right, that's right.
Very cool. Yeah. Okay, excellent.
And you can actually look in there and see the vibration. See that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Hey, Larry, we got to get going.
Okay.
Anything else real quick?
Yes. Now, these are called... These things, boom whackers. Boom whackers,
okay.
The kids often play with those, and they have them sometimes in music in elementary level.
Yeah.
And so we have a long one, and if you boom that, it'll give you a low note.
What do you mean booming?
Like this. You just, like that. So we can go right down the line. You do that one. This one, that's yours.
And with that, you can find this and past editions of The Lab on our Lynx 24 station and Facebook page. So when we come back, we'll be choosing the winner of a pair of tickets for Eat Fest. We talked to you about that last week. And that'll be coming up later this month and Elroy. So stay tuned. Let's do it again. Yep. You can actually make sounds out of this. You can make music.
It's nothing here.
My name is America Fucianis. I'm a nurse practitioner at Tomah Memorial Hospital in surgery services, and I specialize in wound care. We've progressively got more advanced with our wound care treatments here at Tomah. They consist of growth hormones and collagen, all the way up to substitute skin grafts.
I had no idea what a gift this is that we have this program here.
Learn more about Jackie's story and our wound care services at tomahhospital.org.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
Today's world runs on connectivity. Keeping up with friends and family and building businesses that thrive all depend on the availability of internet and telecommunication services we can count on. That's why we're committed to expanding and sustaining robust broadband access in rural communities across the country. We are America's small broadband providers. We serve the most rural communities, and we're leading the charge to invest in technologies that will connect even more smart rural communities with resilient digital infrastructure. We help our neighbors sustain all the places that rural broadband providers are proud to call home. From Alaska to Maine, North Dakota to Texas, on Main Street, country roads, and all kinds of places in between. We're working for broadband. We're working for rural America.
I'm Nora Collins. You're watching Lynx 24, connecting you to the community.
If you feel like that's what you want to do, here come bad news, talking this and that.
Lynx 24. This week we've been giving opportunities for our Facebook followers to get entered into the drawing for the Eat Fest concert featuring Shock Pocket and One Way North. Hey, Eat Fest, that's coming up, right?
Fest,
bing,
yes.
bing, bing.
First anti-human trafficking festival in Wisconsin.
You betcha. Do it, and let's see who wins something over here.
Here we go. Lots of crafts and plenty of live music, food,
food,
fun
music
things.
festival. Okay, good.
And the winner
is
Amy Hoogstra.
Oh, Amy Hoogstra. Very nice. Okay, hey,
Amy
congratulations,
Hoogstra.
Amy. And
welcome to Eat Fest.
Very good. I think we've done it. Thanks to our guests, Steve Peterson, Larry Scheckel, Krista Cook, and Sierra Steele for joining us this week. Thank you to our sponsors, our YouTube viewers, and to all of you at home for tuning in to Lynx 24, where we are connecting you
to the community.
Nice.
All right.